Hi, so tonight's blind taste challenge is Talisker. I've got a set of 3 Talisker minis. It's the Talisker 10-year-old, Talisker Skye and Talisker Storm. I've had the Talisker 10-year-old before, but I've not had either of the non-age statement whiskies in this pack. I'm going to be tasting them blind, of course, but so I have some inkling towards which could possibly be the Skye and the Storm. I've read the brief info on the back of the pack. It suggests the Skye is lighter and sweeter. It suggests the Storm is bolder and spicier, and it suggests the 10 is salty and smoky. So being in this pack, can't see the colour, so I won't be drawn necessarily by that. My wife will pour them into each of the Glencairns without me looking, so onto the whiskey. Right, so my wife's poured the whiskey and mixed them all up. A little bit about Talisker. It's the oldest distillery on the Isle of Skye from 1830, and these 3 whiskies are bottled at 45.8%, which is a standard thing for Talisker. So I might add a little water, we'll see how we go. So we'll start by nosing the first one. Right, so there's a hint of smoke. This one instantly smells a little sweet. Yeah, there's a hint of sweet and a hint of salt, but the smoke is the most noticeable. On to the second one. Right, so this one does smell a bit bolder, a bit stronger smoke. Doesn't smell as sweet though, but it is still sweet. Let's try the third one. Right, instantly I'd say that's sweeter. So based on the simple notes in the packet, my inkling would be that that's Talisker Skye, but it might taste completely different. Back to the first one. Yeah, this smells quite delicate. There's a hint of sweetness and a malty sort of peaty smoke. Let's give it a taste. On the palate, the smoke dominates. It's a little sweet. I wouldn't say that's too briny or salty. It's only a little sweet. Yeah, the sweetness isn't too strong. There's a hint of vanilla. The peat smoke, you know, almost a hint of iodine. It's that dominates. So have a little bit of water and then move on to the next one. Right, instantly this smells sweeter than that one. So let's try it on the palate. Noticeably less smoke, noticeably more sweetness, and there's a slight peppery finish which the first one didn't have in the same way. This one, my initial impression is leaning towards the Skye because it's sweeter. And I'd say the first one is potentially the 10 or the Storm. It really does have a noticeable vanilla sweetness compared to the first one. So I'm pretty sure that's not the 10. Let's see how the third one compares. Right. So this one has a heavy toffee sweetness and only the lightest hint of peat smoke. Confusing. So on the nose, this one seems like the Skye, but the middle one was noticeably sweeter than the first one, so let's see how this tastes on the palate. The fact that this has not very much smoke at all, followed by the sweetness, my impression is that this is quite a simple, noticeably younger whiskey than the other two. There's a little bit of dryness on the finish, but there's hardly any smoke. There's almost no smoke at all. Quite sweet, not much smoke. A little bit of spiciness to the finish, and a little dry. Okay, we'll try the other two again, because my impression is that the last one is the Skye, so let's go back to the first one. A little hint of sweetness. Just going to compare to the second one. Yeah, this one has the most smoke to it on the nose. Yeah, there's sweetness on the palate, and the smoke starts to build. It's hardly a peppery finish to it. It's not very aggressive. Tiny little bit of alcohol burn, but it's, you know, if you're sipping it at the right speed, that's quite pleasant. So let's try the middle one. Yeah, see, that one's quite sweet. It's got a decent amount of smoke, and that pepperiness builds as it lingers and evaporates from the palate. So I think I'm going to have a stab at which one is which. I think that one is the Skye. I think that one is the Storm. I think that one is the 10. So I think it's 10, Storm, Skye. Let's see if I'm right. So the first one, no, I'm wrong. Couldn't be more wrong. Don't know if you can see that. The first one is Skye, so let's move that there, because that's clearly not the 10. The second one is the Storm, so I've got the Storm right. So the second one is the Storm, so that must mean the last one is the 10. And let's just check to make sure. Yeah, the last one is the 10. So the 10 was noticeably sweeter on the palate The Storm was as I expected, but the Skye, I was really surprised. I would say that although I have a preference for sweet whiskies, I would say that the Skye is probably my favourite, followed by the 10, followed by the Storm. So yeah, here's to getting it wrong again. Stauncher.